Hey guys, David here. Thank you so much for tuning in to another one of my videos. Now, really quickly, I do want to apologize. I'm so sorry that nothing was posted last week and half of this week. Today, you guys are getting another Educational Wednesday video going up, but either today or tomorrow, you'll be getting this video up. The reason why I didn't upload is actually because I was in Las Vegas for the 10X Growth Conference 4 hosted by Grant Cardone. Now, I was going to do some vlogs, upload some pictures. If you're on Facebook, you probably saw my day one pictures. I was going to do all that and record a video talking about, hey, this is what's going to be going on. This is what I'm not posting. Well, I do not want to apologize because there's a couple of things that got in the way. We got there, and I was so busy that I didn't have time to go ahead and record a video for you guys, as well as the fact that I had really bad signal and internet problems over there, so I was not able to even post my day one of GrowthCon on Facebook. I mean, it took me until yesterday, Tuesday of this week, after the whole weekend ended from Friday to Sunday, to actually go ahead and post my first day one video pictures of GrowthCon. But that being said, today, this is a quick update of what's going on with this channel, why we didn't upload for that reason. As well, I just want to give quickly a review on Growth Conference 4. There's going to be a more up-to-date, more detailed review that's actually I'm most likely going to go ahead and live stream on because I found it really cool and really awesome. I mean, the whole event was just insane compared to last year's event. And I just want to talk about it a little bit more in detail. So right now, just really quickly, we talk about GrowthCon, what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, and sort of my overall view on GrowthCon. It's gonna be a really quick review. Obviously, the live stream is gonna be a full-on, 30 minutes, maybe even an hour and a half discussion on everything that went down. But quick review. So the things that I like, and I mean, just the speakers were awesome. We got Kevin Hart, Dana White, Magic Johnson, Ryan Dice, insane power hitters like Floyd Mayweather. I mean, that dude was just insane. He was incredible. Pete Vargas, who is working with Grant for 10X stages. He was there, gave an awesome speech. It was just insane. We had Usher come in. The singer Usher came in. We had Scooter Bronson, who is a account executive. He's the one that actually sort of he was the one that sponsored Justin Bieber when he was the first guy that found him on the internet and saw the potential in this kid. And then we had such an awesome power hitter. John Travolta showed up. It was insane the amount of people that Grant was able to get in. Here I'm actually looking at the other speakers that were there. John Nigerian, sorry if I botched that name. He's a huge finance person. He talked about stocks. It was awesome. Tim Story, again, motivational speaker. He just came in on Sunday morning to talk and give an awesome motivational speech. Brad Parscale, who is actually the director for digital marketing and advertising for Trump's campaign for the 2016 and the 2020 election. This guy is insane. I mean, there's so much controversy between everything that's going on for him working with Trump, but everything he talked about, I mean, just the things that they were doing with the campaign, the amount of money they were spending, it was all historically insane. And it was such an awesome way to see sort of Brad's perspective on the whole situation and why he actually joined the team. Then we had Marie Forleo. Yeah, she's a business coach. She was awesome. She really surprised me. She was a woman of ADHD. I mean, she was all over the place. Did not stop. Did not care if she swore throughout half the speech. I mean, she was just insane, and her story was also very impactful. All these people's stories were insanely impactful, and we had such a huge crowd. So again, the video later on, live stream, is going to go through each and every single one of these speakers and what I personally learned from them and what I thought about each one. But that was the best thing about the conference, was the speakers. It was insane. It flat out crushed GrowthCon 3 All the speakers were insane. They had such great stories. They were all just such heavy hitters, and they all had one common factor, and it was all about finding passion and helping others. You have to help others and not worry about wanting to get money. It's about helping others. Now, things that I hated, or I guess disliked, didn't really hate. One thing that I sort of didn't like too much was sort of the openings for all 3 days. They were, compared to GrowthCon 3, they were a lot less energetic. They were not as fancy and flashy as the third one. I mean, day one of GrowthCon 3, Grant Cardone skydived into the stadium, which, I mean, that's insane. And day one of GrowthCon 4, we just had Elena do some fire tricks with the kids and a other bunch of actors or a bunch of other people on the stage as well. You know, then day 2, we had, I believe it was Snoop Dogg that actually had performed for us in GrowthCon 3 last year, and then this year we had a bunch of people put on Grant Cardone masks and walk up stage, and Grant appear on a different side of the stage to talk about omnipresence. Third day last year was again another speaker. I think it was a singer. I think it was Rick Ross, or I actually don't remember who the rapper was, but they performed as well. And for day 3, we had Tim Story, the motivational speaker, come in and sort of do his thing. So again, it wasn't so flashy. It wasn't as insane. It was definitely a lot more mellow, and in some ways, I understand it is a round stage, so you can't really show up, pop out of nowhere, come from ceilings, skydive in with a closed ceiling. It's so much harder to do anything like that when it's a much smaller crowd and everything is, you could see everything. So again, I understood why Grant did it, and personally, if you didn't see GrowthCon 3, if you didn't experience it, then you really didn't care about it. Another thing I sort of didn't dislike, or I guess I was expecting and we didn't get, was we didn't have any singers or like halftime entertainment. There's no sort of, he usually would have Snoop Dogg or someone come in and perform for us, and this time we actually didn't. That was all for the after parties, and the VIPs and the diamond ticket holders were able to party with Rick Ross, Usher, Snoop Dogg, and all these other people. So that was a little bit different. Again, I didn't really dislike it. It was more so I was expecting it and we didn't get it, so it was a little weird about not getting it. But besides that, there was really not much that I disliked. I mean, the audio was on point. Compared to last year with all the echo, this one was on fire. I mean, you could hear everything. I was so much closer to the stage, even though it was, I was still in the bleachers. I wasn't on the ground. I was executive level, and I just gotta say, I mean, I was able to actually see Grant Cardone and all the other speakers. Yeah, they still had the big screen, so you can actually watch that. But if I look down, I can still see them on the stage and actually pick up on features and see them like a normal human being. Unlike last year where we were all the way in the back, and they were this big, and so it was insane. You couldn't really see them. It wasn't as intimate, and so because of that, I totally understood why they wanted to make it a lot smaller. I was so impressed with this conference. There was no more selling. There was no more pitching. There was one selling aspect of it, and that was, I think, 10x stages. And they, I mean, obviously they pitched all of Grant Cardone stuff like Cardone U, which all the proceeds from month 1 goes to charity. They also pitched Make-A-Wish, which, I mean, it was heartfelt that they had a Make-A-Wish presentation and video. And then they had Mom and his son come up and talk about how his wish to party with, I believe, the Knights, the Las Vegas hockey team, and just what he experienced. And at the end of that, they actually had everyone Jared came out and was like, hey, like, it costs about an average of $8,000 per kid per wish. It's what it usually averages out to. So he said, let's round it up to $10,000. So he actually got people to come up to the stage and pledge to give $10,000 on the spot to Make-A-Wish. And I think we had $26 or something $1,000 raised. So Jared himself threw down 10 grand, and we just had so many people stand up and go on stage. It was such a heartwarming moment to see that people care, and that the people that have the money, they're willing, are able to take that 10 grand that they could have used for their own business or own personal use and actually give it to someone because they want to help impact and really show that, hey, success is not about helping yourself, but it's about helping and giving back when you're finally able to. And it was such an awesome moment. But again, there was no selling. They sold everything Cardone U, Cardone Capitals, which is the real estate fund, and they had different talks about Cardone Ventures and different Cardone enterprises, but really there was no selling like last year where each speaker had to sell a program and a plan, which I know pissed off a lot of people. I personally didn't mind it too much, but a lot of people were pissed off that they paid so much money and then they had to constantly keep selling instead of learning from these people. So I really like the fact that because it was smaller, Grant was actually able to be net positive just from ticket sales, and he didn't have to go ahead and pitch things on stage to make more money, to make the money up like he did last year, which is insane because he was able to focus on bringing the best of the best speakers and just focus on giving us the best content from these speakers and just learning so much from them. So props to Grant Cardone and the 10X Growth Conference for I mean, it was just insane. Definitely coming back for the 5th one. I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the same stadium in Las Vegas, but definitely going to be moving up, trying to get myself into the VIP or Diamond section. Because, I mean, if you have those kind of speakers and you're able to meet and take pictures with them, I mean, if he 10X's the guys people that he has speaking this time for next year, just insane. I literally don't have any words for how good the 4th one was, and the 5th one is just going to be 10 times better. Super excited. So anyone that wants to pick up a ticket, come with me to GrowthCon 5. Let me know. Hit me up with a message, and we'll work together. We'll plan something out. Next year when it does come around, if it's in Vegas, wherever it is, we can hang out together before the conference, after the conference ends, sit together, whatever the situation is, network with each other, spend a year getting prepared for the 5th one. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is probably a longer video than I wanted to make it, but I'm telling you, this was such an awesome conference. There's going to be so many more videos from here on out. Just motivational videos and different videos and things that I learned that I'm just going to be spreading and talking to you guys about because it was such an awesome conference. Such amazing tips and pointers and things that we just totally forget about, don't think about. But just seeing how everyone expanded the mindset they had and the sort of the things that they did to get to the place that they were was insane. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in another one of my videos. Peace out.